Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Jessica Finley.
And I'm Dr. Jeff Finley.
Omega-3 fatty acids. Most people have heard this term, most notably when we talk about brain health or heart health. But the more important question is, why does everyone say that it's so important? Is this just another health fad that everyone thinks they should be taking it? Or is there any science to back it up? Today we're going to dive right into that very topic.
Now, it's important to understand that omega-3 fatty acids, which are typically what fish oils contain, are deemed essential. Now, this is because we need them for numerous functions in the body, but we cannot produce them on our own. Thus, we either have to eat foods that contain them or supplement them. Fatty acids are integral components of tissues and organs throughout the body, including heart, skin, joints, eyes, brain, and immune system. They are known to benefit cardiovascular health, support healthy brain function and cognition, and have also been proven to maintain normal inflammatory balance. Now, this is really important for those of you who are in pain or have been told that they may have too much inflammation in their body. Most commonly, these fatty acids can be found in plants and cold water fish. The unfortunate reality is that achieving the proper balance of these omega-3s usually requires supplementation for most people.
But before we get into the proper supplementation, let's discuss some of the research behind omega-3s. Starting with cardiovascular or heart health, there was a well-known study that found that taking 1 gram a day of omega-3 fatty acids had a significant impact on cardiovascular health after 3 or 4 months of consumption. EPA and DHA, which are just a longer form of the fatty acid, have been shown to modulate levels of fat in the blood. And a meta-analysis of 31 placebo-controlled trials found that for each gram of omega-3s consumed, there was improved support for healthy blood pressure levels. Population studies have also reported that EPA and DHA support better blood sugar balance in populations consuming large amounts of fatty acids. A study also found that a lack of omega-3s can be a risk factor for various dopamine-based brain disorders, such as Parkinson's disease, schizophrenia, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, also known as ADHD, and to some extent, depression. A double-blind study, which randomly assigned participants with low mood to either the placebo, 1 gram a day, or 2 grams a day of EPA. They found that there was significant improvement with EPA compared to a placebo in balancing mood.
Now, in a recent British study, omega-3 blood levels were shown to be directly related to improved measures of cognition, performance, and behavior among healthy children with below average reading ability.
A dose of 1,200 milligrams per day of omega-3 essential fatty acids were found to improve back and joint discomfort among 125 people, with 88% choosing to continue supplementation after a study. Fish oil has also been shown to improve tender joints and morning stiffness after 3 months of consumption.
And finally, a study evaluating the long-term effects of EPA and DHA on visual development in 136 school-aged children exposed to high levels of fatty acids during gestation found beneficial effects of DHA intake on visual acuity. Eating oily fish at least once per week compared with less than once per week was also found to enhance visual clarity and reduce commonly occurring visual deterioration in adults. Whew, that was a lot of studies. But to be frank, guys, that was only a small fraction of the studies out there that showed the beneficial effects of having the proper amount of omega-3s in your diet. Now, many times the symptoms of omega-3 deficiency are common, but they're overlooked. The most common symptoms that we find would be dry, itchy, or flaky skin, poor sleep quality, poor circulation, eye discomfort, and mood imbalance. This is actually one of the only supplements that we as a business here recommend that people take on a regular long-term basis. Now, of course, we would rather that you get it from your diet, but unfortunately, most people are not eating cold water fish on a weekly basis. Now, one of our favorite supplements that we use in the clinic, we are actually doing what's called the Fish Oil Challenge this week to encourage people to either improve their fish intake through their diet or to supplement with a decent tasting fish oil. So the Fish Oil Challenge, if you happen to stop into our office, is we hand you one of the fish oils that we recommend, and you actually have to bite into the supplement and taste it. And you have to tell us what you think of it. Now, I won't give it away because then that takes away the challenge, but we've had lots of people try it this week, all with various reactions to what the fish oil had to taste like. So the next time that you're in the Hilliard office, make sure you have to try our Fish Oil Challenge.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will talk to you next week.